Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Chicago White Sox. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton. I'm John Shambi. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team at home runs and runs batted in. Luis Robert leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks, he'll barrel up the baseball, he'll hit the ball in the gaps, he'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
Just about ready to roll here. And today's starter, Zach Gallen. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
The next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that drops in for a strike.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
1 up, 1 down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. They're facing a guy today who is a strike thrower. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so they're going to have to work hard to generate base runners.
And when you've got a strike thrower like this guy on the mound, you can't be overly patient as a hitter because the umpire is generally going to give him the benefit of the doubt. So you got to go up there, understand what's in his repertoire, be aggressive in what you can handle. And you get 3 swings, why not take all 3 of them? With his control and command, he's going to be in the strike zone.
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting third.
Here's Jose Ramirez. He's always a threat at the plate.
He's been flexing his power in the majors for a long time now. His first career home run was...
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Runners at 1st and 2nd with 1 gone. And another ball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
3 and 2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. And a pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Randall Grichuk now. On the ground, right side. Arise on to 1st. They limit the damage here, but the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. Back here on the south side. And towing the slab in this one, Tristan McKenzie.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
And here it comes. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Naylor throws to first in time. One gone, bottom half of the first. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opponents.
There's a swing and a drive. That one opts against the fence. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. Just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Luis Ariz stands in. Man at second. That's a base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
One down. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Luis Robert. Here comes the pitch. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. That's long gone. His 9th homer of the year. It's 3-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here's Alex Verdugo. Lace down the line, could be extra bases. Takes the turn, he's digging for second. The throw in, and that's a two-bagger.
Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line, and there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
So a man aboard. Here is Yoan Moncada. Ball to strike. The pitch. Back up the middle and a base hit. Verdugo on his horse and around third. He'll score. It's 4-1.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
One gone, runner at first. At the plate, Andrew Vaughn. The 2-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Puts it away for the out.
There are lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Man at first. And now the right fielder, Dominic Fletcher. 2 outs.
Ball 2.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
At the belt and fires. And he grounds one to the right side. Jimenez. They take the force out, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head to the second on the south side. White Sox 4 and the Guardians 1. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, top of the second. Here's Brian Rocchio.
Brian Rocchio.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame.
Swings and misses. Now one away.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Two now. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that.
Dives and he can't hang on. He decides to eat it, and they don't get the out. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hit 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Steven Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Fouls one off. 2-2. Two outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. One left for the Guardians, and they trail it 4-1. And we're back, bottom of the second. And now here is Francisco Mejia. In the air, right field. Straw getting an angle on it. And makes the grab. One down.
Up next to Chicago.
So the batting order turns over. And next to hit for the Sox, Ahmed Rosario. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left, Rocchio gets it to first. Just got him, and he was burning up the baseline. Singy, it was close. Looks like they want a second to review it and possibly challenge the call if they think he beat the throw.
Yeah, they might challenge it just to kind of roll the dice, you know, Boog, and perhaps maybe they see something different as they get a look at some different angles.
Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Here's one more look, Singy. You think they're going to overturn it? I kind of do.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance as well. I mean, the more I look at these different angles, the more I'm becoming convinced that he actually beat the throw. So it started out to be a pretty good challenge.
The decision's been made, and he's safe. So they overturn the call, and they get it right by taking a chance with a challenge. And at first, Andrew Benintendi steps up. Runner on the go. Here's a rocket out to left. Kwan snags it for the second out.
The batter, the second baseman, Luis.
And up next for Chicago, Luis Arias.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
And that's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Grichuk hauls it in to end the inning. White Sox strand a couple, but they lead it 4-1. Here on the south side, top half of the third inning. Here's a speed threat, Miles Straw. The pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The wind of the pitch. That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. The throw into second, and that's a leadoff double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Next offering is in for a strike. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Righty delivers. Got it by him for the K.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Rosario gathers and throws to first. And there's 2 down. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And next is the Guardians catcher, Bo Naylor. Boots it. But in time, nice job to stay with it to end the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. White Sox 4 and the Guardians 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. And the righty deals. In the air, right side. Straw has a beat on it. Nabs it, and there's 1 down.
Up next for the White Sox, the third baseman,
Yoan Moncada steps to the plate for the White Sox. 1 down, base is empty. Out towards right center field, on the move to the gap. Brings it in. 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
2 outs, base is empty. Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox. And there's a fly ball deep right field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Around first and hustling for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Man at second here with 2 away. Dominic Fletcher steps to the plate for the White Sox. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Gone. A 2-run homer, his second of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 6-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
2 outs, nobody on. Francis, well struck, right field. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Throws to second. In there. That's a double.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Tristan McKenzie will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Righty reliever out of the pen, Hunter Gaddis. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Gaddis.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ahmed Rosario. That's hard hit on the line. Grichuk makes the catch, and that'll do it. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here on the south side, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Randall Grichuk.
Let's go, White Sox!
And a ball and 2 strikes. That one gets down for a hit.
The batter, the shortstop.
So a man aboard. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ryan Rocchio. Grichuk gets his lead at first with nobody out. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Man at first, and up next for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias.
Gabriel Arias.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and foul ball. Man at first, one away. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly, so first and second, now 1 out.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Here's the second baseman, Andres Gimenez.
There, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
2-2 now. Ground ball could be 2. A rise. On a second, they get 1, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Now batting, left fielder, Steven Kwan.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Steven Kwan. 2 on, 2 outs. Base hit and a run in to score.
The batter, the right fielder, Miles Straw.
So 2 down, and now here's a speed threat, outfielder Miles Straw. Falling behind 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The Guardians with a chance to get back into it. Top half of inning number 4. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Robert on the move. And that'll do it. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. Now a 6-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom four, here's the White Sox DH, Andrew Benintendi.
The designated hitter, Andrew Benintendi.
Kicks and deals. That one ripped right center field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Arias. The pitch. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. In there safely.
Up next for the White Sox,
Luis Robert steps to the plate for the White Sox.
This is the classic manufacturing a run situation. A runner at third, less than 2 outs, and a golden opportunity to bring him home.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Ow. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
So up next for Chicago, Alex Verdugo. Hard ground ball, base knock. In comes the runner from third. It's 7-2.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Runner at first with 2 away. Yoan Moncada with a chance to hit. Ball to strike. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's 7-2. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. The 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. And out of here. And they cut into the lead. It's 7-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And here's the first baseman, Jhonkensy Noel. The pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. In the air, left field. Verdugo pulls it down, and there's one down.
Up next for Cleveland, The center fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Man at first, stepping up for the Guardians, Randall Grichuk. Noel, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Swings through that one for strike two. And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
The shortstop takes the ball. Got him. That's out number 3. This homer brings the Guardians a bit closer. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Here on the south side, and now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Andrew Vaughn.
And he deals. Bounce to the left side. Ramirez sends it to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
The right fielder, number 7, Dominic Fletcher.
Now it's the right fielder, Dominic Fletcher. That one to first. He'll do it himself. And a couple of quick outs.
The batter, the catcher,
Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Nothing doing for the White Sox, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. New pitcher on now, Michael Kopech.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
The pitch. And a foul ball. The 2-2 on the way. And there's a ball.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
The White Sox leading by 4, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a pop-up. Rosario in position. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
So 2 down now, and here is Stephen Kwan. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. No runs, no hits, no errors. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. White Sox 7 and the Guardians 3. And we're back. Bottom of the sixth inning. And now the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Ahmed Rosario.
That one laced to center and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Benintendi up here.
Hitter, Andrew Benintendi.
And a pitch. On the ground, a second, might be two. There's one. Relay to first, double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
And base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Luis Robert steps to the plate for the White Sox. Here's a 1-1. And it finds its way through for a hit. So that's two straight two-out hits.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So 2 on with 2 away. And now Alex Verdugo. Bounce to the right. And that's just foul. First and second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Two outs. High fly ball out to center field. He's got it, and the inning is over. So they strand a pair. We're through 6 full. White Sox 7 and the Guardians 3. New inning getting started. Down the number 2 hitter, Miles Straw.
Miles Straw.
The 1-1. And there's a curve through for a strike.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of the hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
That one ripped. And no one can get there. And it bangs up against the wall. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Here's Jose Ramirez.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Now batting.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Jhonkensy Noel. Man at second. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Straw over at second, one down. Next pitch is outside. Right-handed reliever on the ground. Moncada tosses to first. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. The White Sox leading by 4 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Right side, hard hit. In time to Vaughn. And that is that. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. 7th inning stretch time. White Sox 7 and the Guardians 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. Digging in, Yoan Moncada. Short hop liner, handled it short. On to first, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
The first baseman, number 25, Andrew Vaughn.
Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Popped up. Jimenez under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Dominic.
So up next, Dominic Fletcher. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one hit to first. Noel takes it to the bag. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Chi Sox held in check here, but they still lead it 7-3.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 3. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off his shoulder.
Ryan Rocchio getting ready to hit. Grichuk aboard here at first with nobody out. This one popped up. Rosario in position, and it's caught for the out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Gabriel Arias.
Man at first, Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. The Guardians down by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fought off foul. And a 1-2. Stays alive. And the right-hander deals. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Moncada pulls that one down. 2 down.
Up next for Cleveland, the second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Here's Andres Jimenez. And it's fouled away.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Coming home. He will score. It's 7-4.
Well, that worked out as good as it could have. We mentioned the RBI opportunity with the runner moving on the 3-2 pitch, and he cashed in by finding a hole in the outfield. You know, that takes a little extra concentration in the box because of the movement on the base paths. Easy to get distracted, so that was a really nice job there.
Back to the top of the lineup. So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. Swings and misses. Now 1-2.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
That one 95 to finish him off. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 7-4 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Trevor Stephan.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Francisco Mejia steps to the plate for the White Sox.
The catcher, Francisco Mejia.
The pitch. And that one fouled off. And the pitch. Out there to center. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Ahmed Rosario. In the air, right field. Makes the grab. That's out number 2.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Andrew.
2 outs, base is empty. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Shoots a line drive single into right center.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now a chance for swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Tracks it down for the out. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 left for the White Sox. They hold a 7-4 lead. So they turn to their closer, T.J. Antone.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Right-hander kicks, deals, and that's ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Robert makes the catch.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
He's 2 outs away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jhonkensy Noel. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The Guardians trailing by 3 here at the top of the 9th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
The catcher.
Bo Naylor, the next to hit. Two outs. Line drive, base hit. Oh, the throw is wild, and that keeps the inning alive.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
On the ground to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, he'll win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world. And they played like it today.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.